Hello everybody. In today's video, it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to use
Blender.
Or at least make a simple little animation of like camera movement or like back rooms styled, I guess. First thing you want to do is open Steam, or hold up, let me fix this. Okay, you want to open Steam, go to your home, and then Blender, click play if you don't already have it. I mean, if you already have it. Just wait for that to load. Oh shoot. Yeah, wait for this to load, and then I'll teach you from here. The next thing you want to do is go to whatever like thingy you have, like Google or Firefox, whatever this is called, and type Blender textures. So then after you do that, you'll get this page, and you have a bunch of little options over here. And I'll use this time to say, I don't know how to screen record and use my voice, and I don't feel like doing it because I am, I don't know, stupid. So, yeah, you pick whatever, because we're just making a little scene that the camera moves through. You'll click, what I do is I click, I go scroll down and click wall, and then I choose from all these walls. And since I like backrooms, like I've already mentioned now 600 times, I download the wallpaper, or I just click on it, and then I right click with my mouse, and I save image as. And then I rename it to wallpaper. You can name it whatever you want, but I'm just naming it wallpaper new. Then I click save, and yeah. Now you go do the rest. Next, for the floor, if you want it to be a carpet, because that's really all there is. I mean, I don't know. It can be any of these carpets, but personally, I'm going to choose this cool fabric pattern 13. I'm going to right click again, click save image as, and then I'll name it to floor fab. Save. Now we can go into Blender and make our short. It's probably like 25 seconds long. And I don't know how to export, so it's just going to be a thing you can see on here. Save to your computer and then come back to it and watch it. You click General, and you right click and then click Delete on this goofy thing. You click up here, Add Mesh Plane. And now I need to put my camera down so I can do this. After you have that, you click S, and then you drag your mouse outward or up or whatever, like this. Look, watch. See, every time I move up, it gets bigger, and I move down, it gets smaller. See? I'm gonna set it to right here, and then once I'm done, I click left, and then I click off somewhere in his face, and wait for Blender to stop freezing, and then I click Add Cube. Now this will be the base for the actual room. You can, so I'm just gonna make a little cube like this, build it up a little bit, and then now I have this cube, right? It's just a cube. Yeah. Or it's a rectangle. So now we have this boring scene, right? It just looks like a ground with a wall. Now we need a ceiling. You click this button, or it doesn't matter, and then you click on the plane. You scroll over here, right click, then click copy, and then right click on it again, and then click paste. And now you're still selected on the original, so click that, and then grab this blue thing and drag it up. So now we got the ceiling. So, we got this nice area, which doesn't look so nice right now, but we click on the floor. You click on the floor, you go down to this area where it says material. Now you click new. Wait a sec. Wait a minute. Okay. We're back. Sorry about that. Now we click this yellow thing right here. You click the yellow thing, not the white. Click it and then go over here and type image texture. So now you'll see these two buttons, right? You click, there's new, which if you want to click new, don't, because that'll completely reset your progress. Click open and you'll see this. Your setup is different from mine, then I don't know what the hell to do, you're screwed. But if it's the same, you click downloads over here, scroll to the bottom if you have to, and then click whatever you named it, like floor fab, and you can hover over it to see the image you had. Right? You do that, open image, and then right now you won't see anything, but that's because you have to go over to this button up here. Right there. And there. See? So right now it's huge, which looks really ugly. So what next you do is you go over here, click edit mode, and then you click this thing and change it to UV editor. Right? Now I got this huge thing. You do the same thing you did before with the plane. You click S, and then you scale it up. Right. You can zoom out to see how it looks so far, then click S again. And if that looks good to you, which you think it would be enough, then you go back over to 3D viewpoint, and you look. Look! It's beautiful! Oh, my bad. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's perfect, right? Beautiful. So now, you click object mode again, you click this wall, and then you repeat that process again. I'll cut back, and then you do the same for that, for the ceiling. I'll cut back when I'm done. Okay, so now we got this textured area. If you want to see what it looks like with realistic shading, you click this one right here, and it looks awful as usual. Click that, and now you see you don't want it to be just one wall. You click this button right here, you click on the wall, I hope, or wait, you have to make sure you're back in object mode actually. You click on the wall, you go over to here, and then you see where it says cube. Oh shoot, my bad about that. You see where it says cube? Yeah, sorry, my lizard was moving, which is strange. You right click, and then you repeat that process I told you about the plane thing. Copy and paste. And then you click on this, and you grab the red point instead, and drag it over here. So now you got this skinny, sad hallway. Yeah, that's it. No, that's not it. I'm just kidding. But so now we have this, right? If you want, you can do that again. So it can, have some form or have a wall at the end. You rotate it 90 degrees, which is kind of hard to do perfectly. And if you want to reduce lag, you click back on this button, so it just goes back to the plane. Okay. So now you go over here, you drag the green point, and then you put it right there. So now you think, now it's just a perfect little hallway. You got that. Yeah, that's it. That's all you need to know for now. Now, section 2, animation with the camera. Oh yeah, let me mention these points. This, if you click it and then hold, you can drag around the viewpoint. And if you click and hold and then move your camera, you can rotate it. You can use a bunch of stuff. Do little tricks with that. Yeah. Anyways, now you scroll out until you see this weird looking thing. You click it, and then you have to manually, because I don't know how. Or first, actually what you do is you reset it so that it's facing forward, which is really hard and annoying, but it just resets. Okay, then you drag, or you move this right to where it's meant to be, in the middle or something of the hallway. You see that point where it is, and you can rotate it, or don't do that, I don't know what that does, and you don't want to do that. Don't do that. From what I've seen, it doesn't do anything good. So you face it forward, you turn it, and then drag the blue point and drag him down through the floor. So now then you can click this to see what your camera view looks like. And you would think, that's too close to the ground. Maybe I should get out. And you can move this and then drag it up a little bit with the blue point until it's right where you want it to be. My lizard just hit his cage. Yep, almost perfect. Let's just make it a little closer to the ceiling. Perfect. So now it's in that spot. Make any final adjustments you want. So now you go all the way over here to where it says animation. So spooky, I know. You click the camera. You see this right there? You hold on the side one and bring out these bars. Click this. So now you have to move over here. You go down here and click the I key and then select all channels. Or wait, hold up. Yeah, you select the I key. Then you go to somewhere like over here and you drag the green point over. You just drag it over until it's at the wall, right? And you can move the rotation thing so it can make it look a little bit realistic. Then don't forget to click I, okay? Now you go all the way back to the beginning, and you can look in this viewpoint to see what the animation looks like so far. See? Beautiful, I guess. Which it's laggy in here, but whatever. You can just, or I guess it doesn't show up in there, so whatever. Now, if you want to make it look more realistic, so it's just not like this, and make it look like someone's actually holding it. Sorry if my camera shaking is giving me noise. So I don't really know how to make videos. You can, don't do that. You select onto the camera, you move up a few frames, and you can change the rotation. And the green one also, so it looks like it's rotating a little bit. Click I, and it won't reset. Now I got, right, that looks good so far, but you have to do it a few more times in like other directions. Right there, and yeah, you click I again. See, now you got, and then you can make it so that he looks back at the front or at the floor or something. because like if you want to add other details, you can add like a cube there. So he's like, what the hell? Why is there a cube? Ignore the background. Yep. Don't do that. Don't do that, actually. And now it looks like a weird, like, it looks kind of bad. I don't know. Like it goes like that. If there's some unnecessary things in it that you don't want, you can select the keyframe, right click, and then delete keyframes, meaning just the one you're selected on. Then you can move them by clicking and holding them around, and hold and then drag. And you can adjust any other keys to make it however you want. Yeah, see? Perfect. And now if you want it to just be that, you can click this and then drag back so that that can be the end of the animation. If you want to make the end frame, you go all the way to where that keyframe is, and then you change the position, or you change the rotation of it. Since this is all I've worked with and done so far on Blender, I don't know how to do anything else in animation. Let's see. Nah, I guess it didn't work. Whatever. Yeah. That's it. So, whoa, shoot. Yeah, that's it so far. You can click after you've done that, you can click layout up here, and then if you want, because you don't want it to be all dark and gloomy, you click add, and you go down to where you see light, and then you click point, and you'll have this little area right here of light that you can drag around. Drag it to the right, wherever you want it to be. And if it's too far back, drag it there. Or don't do that, don't use the red if it's in that position. Use the green. Sorry, that was a miscalculation for me. If you accidentally select off, just click back on that side. Click the green and drag it back. So now it's right here, and when you click the camera icon, you can see it right in the camera. So when you click this button, it will appear maybe too bright, but if that's just perfect, yeah, leave it. But if you want to change the light, go over here, color, and you can adjust it, because for me there's a little white circle in the middle, but it's hard to see on camera. You can adjust it to like a whitish yellow, so now it appears like that, and then you can change the power to however high you want it to be, maybe like that, and exposure. Don't do the exposure's bad. But you want it a little bit, so, because that makes it glow. Around 500. Now the radius, that's how much it, I'm not sure what that does. Set that to 0. Yeah, so now we got this beautiful area, and you can click play so you can see what it looks like in the laggy point of view. Yeah, whatever. You click space again. So now we're done. We're completely done the whatever this is called. if you just want to make the animation so you can view it without lag, you click up here, and then you can figure out how to do this yourself. I'm too stupid. Click render, after, to export the animation. And now click render animation, and it should take a long time. First it'll seem black, and then it'll show the animation you made. And it would appear as it's frozen, but it's not. It's going one frame at a time, I guess, processing the frame, deciding. Yep, that's all the tutorial. It might take maybe an hour or something, or like 30 minutes, depending on how long your animation is, because if yours is short like mine, it should take a little bit shorter. Yeah, this is what it looks like so far. And if you're not happy with how it turns out, well then just click the X button, and then you can just thingy. Okay, now that I fixed it, it looks less cropped. Yeah. Thank you for watching my tutorial. You'll see the time up there, which may be a little messed up, because it depends. Sometimes it's different. Whatever. Thank you for watching my tutorial. That was targeted to this whole thing was targeted to one of my friends because he doesn't know how to use Blender, so I wanted to help him. I hope this helps any other people with making a short little animation of someone walking. You can experiment it with yourself. You can experiment with it yourself. Yeah, that's it. You can make bigger scenes and stuff. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. And here is the final animation. Goodbye.